factor. So, may apply dito yung methods of factoring. So, we have the common monomial factoring. That's for, ito yung pinakaunang siya-check kapag nag-factoring. And then, yung susunod na factoring method is, kapag naman binomial, it's either difference of two squares or sum or difference of two cubes. Okay, next is, if the given is trinomial, it could be factoring the perfect square trinomial, also factoring x squared plus bx plus c, or factoring ax squared plus bx plus c. And then, kapag mas maraming term, pwede namang factoring by groupings. So, pwede din naman yung applicable din naman factoring by grouping sa ganitong form. So, depende sa inyo, or dapat you know how to factor completely bago nyo magagawa yung, bago nyo successfully magawa yung i-discuss kong simplifying rational expression. So, let's now simplify the given rational expression. So, the first given is 8x squared y over 12xy squared. And dahil monomial lang ito, let's find the prime factors of this. Actually, yan na yung technique. Ang technique ko is prime factorization para mas mabilis na kahit ordinary fraction. Para mas hindi sure ako na nakasimplify talaga yan. So, the prime factors of 8 are 2 times 2 times 2. Then, yung x is x times x kasi x squared, and then y. Then, over 8 with 12 is 4 times 3, and then 4 can be written as 2 times 2, and then 10. And so, that's 12, and then isa lang yung x, and then dalawa yung y. And then, that's the time that we will be applying the cancellation method. So, dalawang 2 yung pareho nila. So, we will be cancelling yung dalawang 2. And then, isa lang naman yung x na pareho nila, and then isa lang din y. And then, to get the final answer, we will be multiplying the remaining factors. Siyempre, yung multiply lang natin, yung magkasama lang sa numerator, and then, yung magkasama lang sa denominator, and then other factors sa other denominator. Hindi natin pwede i-multiply yung numerator together with the denominator. So, 2 times x is 2x over 3 times y is 3y. So, that is the first answer on our first example. So, let me write again the next example. So, next example is x squared minus 9 over x squared plus 6x plus 9. So, yung numerator is a difference of two squares. So, you don't need to identify kung ano namang method na gagamitin. Ang importante lang is you know what kind of method you are going to use. So, difference of two squares. So, isang positive, isang negative. Baga, square root nito, and then square root nito. So, that's 3. Tapos magkaiba lang na sign. Over, this is a perfect square trinomial, but also it could be applied the trial and error. So you just need to find the factor of 9 that when you get the sum, the answer is 6. So that is x plus 3 and x plus 3. Parehong plus kasi positive yung dulo, tapos positive din yung gitna. And then let's now cancel. So x plus 3 yung pareho nila. And then let's write now the final answer. So that is x minus 3 and x plus 3. Pwedeng may parenthesis, pwede rin namang wala. So that is already the final answer. So hindi na kasi yung susunod kong example. Let's have the next page. Okay, let me write again. So we have 5x plus 15 over x squared plus 8x plus 16. So yung factoring sa numerator is factoring the common monomial or the GCF. So yung GCF ng 5 and 15 ay 5. Wala silang common variable kasi ito lang yung variable. So we have 5, and then yung other factor na is x plus 5. So, explain ko lang paano nakuha. So, 5x divide 5. Natira na lang x. And then, so 15 divide 5. Mali ako ng sulat. So, that must be 3. Okay, dito na lang chinek ko. Okay, so, and then, dito naman, factor, this is factoring by trial and error. Factor down the 15. That's when you get the sum, the answer is 8. And that is 5 and 3. So, we could write x, kasi yung factor nitong x squared na to. And then, ito factor ng 15. So, 5 and 3. At dahil positive naman ito, as ito, so parehong positive. And then, let's now cancel the common factor. So, x plus 3 na din pareho nila. Okay. So, yun lang yung pareho. Kaya we could now write our final answer, which is 5 over x plus 5. Pwede may parenthesis, pwede rin naman over x squared minus 9x plus 14. So let's find for the factor of negative 35. So which means that negative unlike sign factor na kapag add, which is i-subtract kasi nga unlike sign, the answer is negative 2. So I think that is 7 and 5. Pero dahil nga negative 2, kay highest factor mapupunta yung negative. Okay, and then another is, what is the factor of 14? That when you get the sum, kasi nga positive same sign, the answer is negative 9. Okay, so that is x minus 7 and x minus 2. Kasi negative 7 times negative 2 is positive 14. And then when we multiply the inner to inner and outer to outer, maging negative 7x at saka negative 2x, nakapag pinag-add that is negative 9x. So let's cancel. So pareho nila yung x minus 7, yun naman naging pareho nila. So we could write now our final answer. So that is x plus 5 and x minus 2. So, yan po yun. Okay, for our last example, mapapansin nyo, dami kong page, I just prepare. Sabi ko kasi, baka hindi magkasya. Sorry. I must use a block 1. So, we have 4x squared minus 25 over 2x squared plus 7x plus 5. Okay, so the numerator is a difference of 2 squares. So, we will just be getting the square root of the first term and the square root of the second term. Tapos, magkaiba lang yung sign. And then, ito is, let's apply the AC method. Explain ko lang ulit, although hindi naman kailangan. So, just a review. So, yung AC method is, minamultiply yung A and yung C. So, that is 10. And then, after you multiply, you will be looking for the factor of 10. But when you get the sum, kasi nga, pareho ng 7 ang answer. So, which means that is 5 and 2. 5 plus 2 is equals to 7. And 5 times 2 is equals to 10. Tapos, ang maging pattern niyan ay x plus 5 and then x plus 2. Pero dahil may a na tayo, we will be overing it with our a. Tapos, simplify natin yung fraction. So, we have x plus 5. Halves hindi masisimplify, diba? So, x plus 1. So, kesa isulat natin ito yung fraction form, ang ginagawa ko dito, shortcut is, yung denominator, binibigay ko dito kay first term. Or, para naman hindi ganun kabilis, let's multiply by the LCD, which is 2, kasi ito naman yung denominator. And then, pag dinistribute natin ito, 2 times x, wala namang denominator, so that will still be 2x. And then, 2 times 5 is 10. 10 divided 2 is 5. So, plus 5. And then, ito, wala namang denominator. So, simplify na to. So, that will be the factor. So, if you would like to check by foreign method, para ma-sure kung tama yung factor, and then go for it. So, let's write our factor. So, which is 2x plus 5 and x plus 1. And let's cancel the common factor, which is ito. Yun lang yung common nila. So, equals 2x minus 5 and x plus 1. So, that is the final answer.